high maintenance, or straight out her mind. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We got a list that, man, it went viral. A woman on Facebook made a list, and I think she gathered these places from other people, and they posted it, y'all. Places where they didn't want to go or they refused to go on the first date. Christy, your thoughts on this? This is wild.
Bah, what do I even say? I read
Without
this and I
getting in
was like, well,
trouble.
where the heck? Yeah, I was like, where the heck does she even want to go? I mean, unless she is truly looking for like a sugar daddy that is going to fly her to Paris or Vegas or something like that for the weekend. Like, I mean, what? Where does she want to go? And some of the places she had on there, I'm going to leave completely my Christianity out of it, which I think church is a great place to meet a person.
Yeah.
Why would you not want to go to the Cheesecake Factory? Like the Cheesecake Factory is, I mean, it's good food. It's in a public environment. I don't know. I
That's what
just
I
don't get
said.
it. I
That's what
don't get it.
that's what I said. I said because that's number one, y'all. There was a viral video of a woman that was mad about going to the Cheesecake Factory. I'm in Midland, Texas. We don't have, well, we have a lot of restaurants, but when we go to Dallas, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, my family loves to go to the Cheesecake Factory. I think it's pretty nice and it's pretty high price. Somebody said $20 glass of champagne there. It's not a cheap place, but I'm gonna go to the list, y'all. And Christy, when I go to these, give me a quick, fire off the hip of what you think when I say these names. I'm going to go ahead and read them
Okay.
right now. If I can, let me go ahead and
Okay.
zoom in over here because I made this post and this thing went viral, y'all. And let's get to it. Number one, the Cheesecake Factory. Again, y'all, I think this place is a good place. Your thoughts real quick, sis.
I just want to say one thing about the Cheesecake Factory. So whenever I lived in Tampa, I would go there often,
Yeah.
and during happy hour, I don't drink, but during happy hour they would have like half price appetizers and things like that. It is such a good place. When I went to Vegas, the wait list to get in there was like four hours long.
Whoa.
Um yeah, so definitely I would go on a date to Cheesecake Factory as a first date. Definitely would go there.
Okay. Applebee's, Chili's,
Probably not. No.
Chili's,
No.
Chipotle.
No.
Oh, maybe you're having more in common with this woman than we think. Not sis. Olive Garden.
Yes.
I think Olive Garden is pretty good. In my town, it's trash. It's horrible. We go there, we get bad service. Hopefully, it's changed, but we every time we give them a chance, they mess it up. The movies,
Mm,
that's
I
old
don't.
school. Why
Like
not?
it. It is old school, just because people are so different. Like, what if? And I can't even say this because of YouTube. Like, what if your dude's all beat up and you're shedding on you and stuff like that? I don't know.
Man,
Shedding on you in the dark. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it depends. I guess there's things to this that you would think of. Like, are you? Is it just some random dude like off the internet? Or are you talking about like a friend's friend that
but
set you up?
but remember, sis, this
Or
this is the first date. It's like
yeah,
do people
no,
want to be do people want to be intimate? And I don't mean in a sexual way. I'm just saying like next to each other.
I wouldn't go to the movies.
Okay, let's
No, I
continue.
wouldn't go.
Your house,
No, definitely never.
any fast food chain.
Possibly, yeah,
Okay,
possibly.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
No, probably not because you got to eat with messy fingers.
Well, I think Buffalo Wild Wings is a pretty good place. Pretty loud and pretty crunk. It's got
Oh
some
no, I
vibe
do
there.
too.
Wingstop.
I do too. But if you're on a first date, you probably don't want to be smacking your lips and licking your fingers after eating a chicken wing.
Wi-
Probably not for me.
Wingstop.
No.
Red Lobster.
Yes.
A buffet.
It depends on what kind of buffet. If you're talking about a Las Vegas buffet that has all you can eat crab legs and lobster and shrimp, absolutely.
Okay, and y'all let me know in the comments y'all what y'all think. Y'all, we'll go to IHOP.
Never. I won't even go there now. Not
Denny's.
on a date.
Denny's.
Never. No.
The gym.
No.
Church.
Yes.
Starbucks.
Yes.
Coffee dates.
Yes.
Ice cream dates.
Yes.
Family functions.
No.
Why?
Not on the first date. Meet my crazy family. Thank you.
Right? Okay, let's continue. Movie night, Netflix, Hulu, etc.
No, because that would mean being somewhere alone. No.
Somewhere that requires a long drive.
No, I would do that. I tell you what, some of the best conversations I've ever had in my life have been on country dirt roads
Hey,
that
right?
that you just talk and get to know people and stuff like that. Yep.
Bowling.
I mean, it could
I
be
think that's a good
fun
one.
if Yeah, I do too. I think it could be fun, and it's kind of a laid back atmosphere with not a lot of, most people aren't really good bowlers, so you could laugh and have fun and talk. Yeah.
Yeah, I think bowling's pretty good because it's kind of a dark atmosphere. You're bowling. You got something you can put your attention to or on if it gets kind of
Yep.
awkward. I'm a married man. I'm not trying to say
Right.
anything that I want to date anybody. God forbid, y'all. I'm happily married, but I'm just putting myself in their shoes and not taking my family bowling, and I can see where it could be kind of a loose atmosphere where it's not too uptight. Let's continue. A nightclub.
No.
Why not?
Uh, because you're talking to Christy at my age.
Yeah, and I'm
Like if
finna
I
say,
was 22.
and Chrissy, I'm finna say we're Christians. Like I don't even think.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say we don't have no business in a nightclub, but I don't think I mean, I would never want to go to a nightclub in my day and age with my wife. Like heck no. Back in the day when we go to
But
the
you know
clubs,
what?
there was all kinds of turmoil. Go ahead.
I do not drink. Well, I'm not going to say that I never drink.
Yeah.
Like whenever I go to Vegas, I always usually there's a restaurant that I love there that has the best Moscato in the world, and I get me a glass of that.
Okay.
I do love a Corona beer occasionally. I might go to like a corner bar, and sit and chat and shoot a game of pool and do that, but not a nightclub. Not a nightclub.
A hookah bar, whatever it's called.
No,
That's kind of weird.
that's
I've never
tobacco.
seen one. That's
Yeah.
kind of like what the hippies do. I don't know. That's just what I have in my mind. My mind goes to someone, a hipster or somebody, smoking, a hookah or whatever, and that's just not something that I don't know. That's not me.
Yeah.
A
No.
bar just for drinks.
Yeah, I would do that. I
Okay.
would do that, like I said, to shoot a game of pool, maybe just, drink a glass of wine or have a Corona or something like that. Yeah.
Waffle House, probably no.
No,
Same thing.
not a waffle.
Check this one out,
Yeah.
Christy. Sports events, number 28.
Hell to the yes.
Woo, let's
Yes.
go. Hey,
Yes. I
but
am
but
the
what,
biggest.
Christy? But what if you go with someone that doesn't like your team?
I mean, that you'd get a
Let's be
good sense
honest.
of what
Yeah,
of what kind of yeah, yeah, you get a good sense of who they are.
but then again, if you get on each other's nerves, I can see that going south. But let's continue. Mom and pop restaurants,
Definitely. Yeah.
food trucks.
Mm, I don't know because I can't even lie. There's some pretty good food trucks around now.
Look,
Um, you But I mean, if you're going to do that and make like, see, like I look at things like from Florida where I think about these food trucks and then walking along the beach. You know what I'm saying? Just talking or whatever. It depends. I guess that one depends. I
and,
don't know.
and
Like if
Chris,
you're just talking about like going to
yeah,
a
well,
taco stand and getting a taco.
yeah, well, I guess
Yeah.
I'm asking you, but I'm kind of more asking the crowd as well, y'all. But I mean, I'm out of the dating loop. I don't know nothing about this, but I guess it's kind of
I am
interesting.
too.
It's kind of interesting, Chrissy, asking you because this list got on your nerves, and a lot of people in the comments as well. But sis, you got about a 80% parallel train of thought on here too, sis. You wouldn't want to go on these on your first date as well. So has this me questioning you, impromptu questioning? Has this kind of made you question your stance on this list?
Maybe a little bit because I'm trying to look through now and see how many I said yes I would
You
do.
said less to a
I go to
lot.
cheese.
You said no to a lot, sis. It's just
Yeah, I go to cheesecake. I said no to Applebee's, Chili's, and Chipotle. I would go to Olive Garden. I would not go to the movies. I would not go to my house. I would go to fast food chains, depending on what it was. I wouldn't go to either one of those. I go to Red Lobster. I would go to a buffet. What did I say about Denny's? I can't remember.
no, I don't
Did I
think
say
she said
no?
no. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But Christy, out of all these though, if you think about it, what is the reason that someone would say no? And I kind of now that I'm glad I spoke to you about this because it kind of made me think about these environments as far as people are saying, do they just want to be a prostitute or like where does she want to go? Nowhere. But I'm
Exactly.
I'm just
So I was
thinking.
exactly 15 out of 30, Nino.
Wow, half and half. Interesting. I would have thought it would have been you would have been more open to more like a lot of people. But I'm saying this. I just think after talking to you and just thinking about these places, maybe for a first date, people don't want to be as like I said earlier, as intimate as far as being close to someone, kind of alone or secluded.
Right.
I don't know how to say it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm just thinking, why wouldn't somebody want to go to these places? Maybe you reveal too much of yourself, right? Maybe you're eating a hot wing and you're just sucking on that bone and eating like you said with
That's
your
what I'm
fingers.
saying.
That's how I eat a wing. How I
Yep.
eat a wing. I'm chewing on
Oh,
that
me
bone.
too.
That's how I do it. And maybe people are uncomfortable. They feel awkward. Revealing too much of themselves at certain places like this.
Oh,
Again,
absolutely. I
uh,
think so too.
again for a first date, I don't know, y'all. I'm thinking about me and my wife's first date was probably like at a house party or something, meeting up at a house party back in my day. But again, y'all, this is a crazy list. Maybe you like to go through it yourself and see what you would like to or not like to go to. People were saying that this woman, she said church is on here. This is a list from other women, y'all. It's not just this woman's opinion. I don't even know if that's a lady that made the list in this picture. I just got this. I repurposed it, put my logo on there. But again, let us know in the comments, y'all, what y'all think about this list. Again, I'm out of the dating loop. I just thought this was very interesting, and people were in a frenzy in the comments, basically putting down this woman and the people that make these kind of lists, thinking that they're, egotistical, hard to please. Is that the way a woman is now in America in 2023? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Christy, final words.
I just think that a lot of the places that I said no to would be places that would put me like, at their house, my house, meeting my family or their family, things that I don't believe in, like nightclubs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that I think meeting somebody like you and Steph did, like y'all meeting at a house party versus, somebody saying, "Hey, I would like to take you on a date," is like just kind of randomly, you know what I'm saying, is a little bit different than meeting just like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know that some of these I agree with, some of them I don't. Some of them are a little bit too bougie for me.
Yeah, and I guess people are just saying this. They think this woman is too bougie, or this woman is too. She thinks she's too high class. I don't know. Again, let us
That's what
know.
I think.
Let us know what you think in the comments, y'all. We just want to have interactions and have people, thinking differently and have different opinions, like we like to. And that's it, y'all. So thank y'all for watching. Let us know in the comments what you think. You're an American. You're a patriot. You got grit. Act like it. I'm out.